Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. It is late. It's almost midnight and I'm wide awake. I just want to work all night. Can I? Can I please just work all night? I really don't understand why things had to be the way they are. To me, we should have to maybe like eat once a month, fuel up once a month, and sleep once a month. That would be good. Just once a month. Sleep for like 3 days and be done with it. It's a big waste of time, all that sleeping. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read my new schedule to you briefly. I told you guys when I had it printed that I would. I just added things quickly, some ideas that I have, some things that I don't think I'm going to really feel like doing, but I put them on there anyway because you never know. And I'm sure there are some of these series that I'll try a couple times and I just won't be in love with them and they'll go bye-bye. But it's all here to give me an idea of what I want to do, and I'm going to pass it by you. First of all, I have just like my daily things that I do. For on my blog, I do a daily chat every day, and I do always want to remind you guys, if you don't see a video from me, 9 times out of 10, I have posted on my blog. I mean, I try to do that every single day unless I'm on vacation or I'm sick, you know, something like that. But it will tell you what I plan on doing that day. So you can always check it, darlenemichaud.com. I also post there every single day what I ate the day before. For those of you who find looking at an ugly plate of meat fascinating, do you know that those are my highest viewed blog posts? The zero carb thing is like starting to pick up on popularity, I guess, and I'm going to go for the popularity ride. I'm going to snag all the viewers I can with those 2 words, zero carb. I was doing what I watch on TV, but I don't do that every day because there's not always something that I like that's going to be on that night. But, you know, if there's something interesting, I'll just post it. Just interesting little tidbit for the people who don't watch YouTube. They like to look at my blog and they get to know me that way. Free ebooks. I've been posting 10 free ebooks for a long time, like maybe 3 years. There is a woman, Lindsay, at CMOM Click. She had offered that out to other bloggers once upon a time, and she still does that. So when she has the list of 10 ebooks ready, I get that and I put it on my blog and I link back to her. You can go visit her, CMOM Click. Sometimes I try to do Walmart deals. I haven't been doing that so much lately. I try to post a recipe every day if I possibly can. These are not zero carb recipes, so I know that's quite confusing and some people just don't understand why I would post such recipes like cupcakes or cookies or, you know, casseroles, things that I'm not eating. And it's like, just because I'm not eating that doesn't mean you can't. You know what I mean? It's like, if I want to just post zero carb recipes, we're going to be out of ideas in like a week, because it's like make a hamburger patty, cook a pork chop, you know, that's it. You're done. So I post recipes for other things. And when I put that on Facebook, I can't believe how many people do not click through. They see something on Facebook with a link, and they will just ask questions underneath and say, you know, what is that? I thought you weren't eating that kind of stuff. And it's like, if you click through to the link, I have a whole paragraph there saying, no, I'm not eating this. You are. You know, I don't know. Let's not get into why people do things that they do. But a lot of people do not click through a link. And it's just, I don't know. To me, it's just common sense. If you're going to ask a question about something, at least go see it and see if it's been answered before you ask. I don't know. I don't know. Coupons. I still try to post some coupons on my other sites and Facebook pages. Then I have like behind the scenes things, like I try to change my sidebars on my blog twice a week. I try to do Derek's shout out once a week if he's scheduled to play somewhere. I even have one here that I have to do my mother's pills on Saturday night. Trash on Tuesday night. I check my accounts, do all my stuff for my banking, and I have to check my snail mail every day, because if I don't put that here on a schedule, I would probably never go to my mailbox. Even with it on my schedule, I'm lucky if I go once a week. So now the series, weekly series. tag-alongs. They're going nowhere. Random Facts of Maine. I did one of those. I have to do another one soon. I'm going to be talking more about zero carb. I want to do polls. I will be, like when I upload some auctions and stuff, doing the little snippets, letting people know that I have auctions listed. Movies I love. I want to do that series. The reason I hesitated with that is because it's hard to recommend a movie to someone because not everybody likes the same kind of movies. Then I thought, I'm not going to talk about movies I love in order to recommend them to you. I'm going to talk about them in order to see if there's anybody else out there who also loved that movie, and then we can discuss it in the comments. So I will be doing that soon. I'll be curious to know, like, who likes the same kind of movies I like. And then I want to do, at least once a week, a new quilt block. This will be a series of just doing a quilt block, whatever kind I come up with. There won't be a tutorial like what to use it for. You guys can go back and like use it for tote bags or to make a quilt or whatever you want. After I have some made, I may do a tutorial on how to put some of those together and make something out of that and sell it on eBay. Or I might even just sell the quilt blocks on eBay after I have enough of them, because there is a market out there for that. There are lots of people out there like me who love to do the piecing of quilting and have absolutely no interest in making the actual quilt. Then there are people out there who love to do the quilting, putting the pieces together and doing the actual quilting on their machines. They don't have any interest in doing the piecing. So I'm going to hook up with some of those people and maybe they'll buy my quilt blocks. Very anxious to do that series. Okay, and then like maybe every other week, I do the earnings update twice a month with the YouTube earnings update. You know, everybody's been saying, I want your concoctions to come back. Well, not everybody, but I have had a lot of people. It's not likely that I will be doing food concoctions. I just had a heart attack thinking that I talked all this time and the camera wasn't on. I don't know how many times I scare myself. I have no interest in smelling sweet stuff baking in my oven. I mean, and even the stuff I cook for my mother is very basic. It's like, you know, pasta and rice and potatoes, and then I freeze all that stuff, and I haven't even frozen stuff in a long time because she had a lot of stuff frozen, and then she eats like whatever meat I have. I'm always eating meat, so, you know, there's just not a whole lot of cooking going on. And then, of course, you know, she fills up on, like, a loaf of bread, a whole loaf, like, every other day. She really goes through a lot of bread. So I decided that I'm going to start doing crafty concoctions, where I have to look up recipes for homemade Play-Doh or homemade soap, just all kinds of homemade crafty concoctions. So we're just going to switch from food to crafty items. And some of you might like that because some of these things are very easy, and then you can use it to make gifts for other people or to entertain your children or your grandchildren. So I think that might work out good. Story time. I did one and I will be doing more. I want to do a revamped blast from the past, but I have to learn how to get snippets of videos and not have that take hours. I don't have my videos saved anywhere. They're just on YouTube, so if I ever want to manipulate one of them, I have to download it, which takes forever. But I think there's ways to just like take a clip of it. I don't know. So I would like to start going through some of my old videos and just revamping them a little bit, showing you guys little funny parts or whatever. So blast from the past has to come back. I like when I do that. And what a cool way to like rejuvenate an older video. Huh? Ride-alongs. The only reason I have that as an every other week is it's probably going to be every week when it's nice, but it's a lot of editing. A lot of editing. It's hard to get that done every single week. Upcycled fashions. Can't wait to start that. I have to. I do think that when the days get longer, that's going to give me a lot more like sewing time with better lighting, so it's a good thing. I don't like long days. I like darkness, but for the sake of sewing, I'll accept extra daylight. Life hacks, I still want to try those. Pet peeves. I had forgotten that I have to do pet peeves because I did the story time and pet peeves was supposed to be next. I have to put that on my list for tomorrow's video. Something crafty, like I did Valentine's crafts today. And then just monthly things. I'd like to dye my hair once a month. I'd like to do a thrift store haul once a month. Every now and then I like to read comments, but I'm going to tell you, comments, I have to be in the mood for comments, or it would just fall flat. Doodling, I have a doodle that I started like 3 months ago and just stopped. You know, I do things like that. Reviews, I haven't done a review in a long time. Favorite things, I have funny favorite things because I don't buy stuff like other people do. So I thought maybe it would be funny though if I did every now and then, you know, just show you guys some of my favorite things. You know, it could be something like a stapler. No. Those are the kinds of things that I like. And unique items. I would like to go in the cellar or the garage and pull out a unique item and show you guys stuff that my father hoarded. And then I just jot down like video ideas that I think of that I never get around to. And like I still want to show you guys my mother's necklaces that she made with the beads that I made with paper that she painted. I would give her paper and paint. She would paint a design. I would make the beads, give her back the beads. She would make a necklace. And she would add pony beads in between and things like that. Where I'm selling beads now, it might be a nice idea to show you guys how beautiful those beads are when you put them into a necklace. So I have to do that. A doodle tutorial. I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to doodle. I have one on here. I almost said it. I would have had to cut it out. It's been on here for a while, and I'm too chicken to do it. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. Graveyards in the spring when it's not so hot. I'd like to go to the graveyards again. But what I'd like to do is go find like some old stones and do some history research on them. And then maybe tell a little story about that grave. And my camera setup. I don't know why I drag my feet over that. And when I started doing YouTube videos, one of the most important videos that I searched for were camera setups because I was clueless as to how people were setting up their cameras. You know, I thought I had to have this whole professional setup, and I just didn't know anything about it. And I finally found one, and this woman showed, and it was so simple, and she showed the camera she had, and I was like, I can do that. So I want to show you guys my different camera setups at my different stations and how it is on the windshield inside my car for my camera mounts. I have to do my review of camera mounts. There's my review that I need to do. Let me know if there's other things that I should add to the list, or at least consider adding to the list. We're just going to take it from there. I think we're going to have plenty to do. There are going to be days that I will have 2 videos in a day because I will be, you know, wanting to talk about zero carb and things like that, but I don't want that to be my main video because I know my audience is tiny, probably tiny for that. So a lot of people will skip past those. So when I do things that are just like really off kilter, I'm always going to try to have a main video, but not every single day. You know, I do need some days off where I don't have to edit. It's the editing that is very time consuming, but I don't think I'll let you guys down. I don't. I'm going to work hard for you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with more soon. Bye.